I was browsing the internet and came across this channel called Ryan Loops. He has 4 million subscribers and makes short videos on the internet. The shorts he makes go viral a lot, and I made an estimate here on Social Blade, which is a platform that can track how many views a channel has. He told me that in the last 30 days he has had 60 million views. So I used ChatGPT. As you know, I'm Brazilian and the local currency I have here is the Brazilian real. I made an estimate that if I get 60 million views in a month and only 40% of those views are monetized, since not all YouTube views are monetized, but 40% is a good number to use for the calculation, right? If I earn only 15 cents in US dollars, which could definitely be more, depending on the country where the videos are viewed, if I earn just 15 cents per 1,000 views from that 40%, how much would I make per month here? It tells me that in dollars I would have $3,600 with this type of channel. I confirmed this information using the YouTube Studio Simulator, which is a tool I created myself to analyze channel data so I can model them. As you can see here, look, 60 million views and about 10,000 more in the last 28 days. It has 4,090,000 subscribers, 624,000 views in the last 48 hours, and the calculation here is about $4,293 in the last 28 days. Today I'm going to show you how you can reproduce this content here using artificial intelligence. If you're interested, watch this video until the end, because all the details will be shown here step by step on the screen, so you can learn how to create a shorts channel using the power of artificial intelligence. Alright, so let's get started, no beating around the bush. The type of video he usually makes are dramatic stories involving animals in a fictional world saving babies. As you can see here, look, this video has 12 million views. Look at that, see? He uses sound effects and scenes created with artificial intelligence. I'm already making a version of this video here, right? Using a free artificial intelligence tool. See, I'm going to show you how I achieve these results right now in this video. So stay until the end so you don't miss any details of this video, because it's really cool. Look, I started with a little baby on the escalator, then it created the animations for me. Look, the baby supposedly falling on the escalator, then there's another scene here with the baby, then the people, right, shocked by what's happening. Here there are more people, you can choose which one you want to use. Here we have the little dog, right, who goes there to save the baby. So all the scenes here we can faithfully reproduce using artificial intelligence techniques, right? I'll show you what these techniques are throughout this video here. Look, there, the little dog saved the baby and put him here to take care of him. It's still creating the other parts of the scenes here. Now let's see how we can make this kind of content. I'm going to ask you to subscribe to the channel to support this project, okay? So we can reach even more people. If you like this content, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let us know what kind of faceless content you want to learn, so we can make a tutorial about it in a future video. Alright? If you know someone who likes working with the internet, share this video with them. Let's go. The tool I used to find out what image prompts to use to create this was Google's tool. I used Google AI Studio here. I copied the link to their video and pasted it here. I asked Google AI Studio, give me all the detailed prompts so that I can reproduce this content with an artificial intelligence for generating photos and videos. All the prompts should be listed one below the other with a line break between each, with no headers, just the prompts. All of them must be in highly detailed English, as accurate and faithful to the content as possible. Then it read the content and gave me the prompts right here. Hand it to me on a silver platter so we can reproduce this content. So what do I do with this? You can copy the prompts one by one and come here to... There are two tools that do this, okay? In this case, to make vertical animation, it's only Meta AI. The other tool that does this is, you're going to type Google FX, right? Google FX. Then you go to Google FX, log in with your Google account, and click here on Whisk. Here in Whisk, you click on Open Tool. You can also use these prompts that it created here, look, in the Google Whisk tool. Sometimes the results are even better than Meta's. Okay, but at the time I recorded this video, I think he only makes animations in landscape videos. In this case here, look where my camera is, there's landscape mode, vertical and square, right? Here we're making a short, so it would be in vertical mode. I'm going to click send and it will create it for me. Google Whisk is also a bit strict with its policies. There are some things it won't do, so most prompts end up giving an error. Now I think the animate option is going to give an error because it's not possible to animate videos that aren't in the 16 by 2.9 ratio. They're updating it. So they'll probably allow it later, but Meta already allows this. You can do this here on Meta, prompt by prompt. This tool up here in the Chrome extensions is a tool I developed where you can paste the prompts here one below the other and click to toggle this switch here, look, animate videos, yes, create videos, yes. Then you click here on create and it will process each photo one by one, send them to animate and download them. When I click here on all the photos, you can see that they're all ready for me to use. So basically it did everything and downloaded it automatically for me. All of these are MP4 videos which I can arrange in order to play the content. To put this content together, we can use an editing software. Let me just show you here how I got this tool. I always leave the link to my platform pinned in the first comment, where I create automations for people to make faceless content on the internet. Here you'll come to this tool, click on like tools, apps, and here you'll find several tools. The tool I used is Meta AI, this one right here. You click on download, then a tutorial will open here, and here is the download for the tool. You install it following the tutorial and click to copy the activation key so it will work. Then, when you open Meta AI, you paste your prompts here, send them, and it will create everything for you. With the videos already placed in a specific folder on your computer, you can do the following steps. First, sort them as needed, then change the view type in your file explorer, set it to display details, and finally sort the files by the date they were last modified. Here I have them from oldest to newest, so it already created them in the order we needed. Since it created them in the order we needed, we just need to assemble them in the editing software, okay? To put this together as accurately as possible, you'll need to have your editing software open. In my case, I'm using CapCut, and here's the folder where I downloaded the items. You're going to place the competitor's video down here. Then you'll see, look, I hit play here, there was a little sound, the baby fell, and then the scene changed. So when the baby fell and the scene changed, I cut the video. And here I looked in my folder, checked which scenes made the most sense, which looked most like that scene, and put them here. Alright, so I added another baby. I'm not copying his video, I'm recreating it, and I put the baby scene here. Look, 4 videos of the baby. It came like this. At normal speed, it lasted longer. I sped it up until it matched where the cut was here. And here, there are people who are going to look here shocked. And we have those people here too, look. We can use these 4 people, it doesn't have to be the other one, right? So I'll cut it up to where the people appear, and then the baby comes back. I'm going to put these people here. Usually I create a compound clip in CapCut so I can combine the videos, move them together, you know, click on create compound clip, and then I click on speed and speed up the process here on the duration right here. Then the scene will switch to the baby on the stairs and the dog, right? We find the scene with the baby on the stairs, there you go, another little scene with the baby. I'm going to speed up this scene here, and now I'll add the little dog. This is our little dog right here. I'm going to put him here. I'll find the point where the little dog disappears, add a scene of the dog here, and speed it up until the point where I made the cut. This way you can put it together very faithfully to the content that went viral there. I'll adjust the rest, and then I'll come back with the other details. After a while, you'll have the whole video put together here. See? Now, to add the sound effects, since I downloaded their video, I saw what they used here. So I'm going to play it. Look. What's playing now is already my video, right? I adjusted everything the way I showed you, with it doing exactly what happens in the original video. So here I'm going to hit play, see? So there's a baby crying and there's a woman screaming, someone screaming. Then I keep the baby crying, but I don't keep his. I lower his volume, see? Then the person's scream comes in and I put the scream here. I come here in CapCut, there are sound effects, you search for what you want here, you press the plus and it adds it here, see? I'm going to remove the sound of the scream there, I'll leave the baby's voice, see? Then we keep adding more sound effects. You replace the sound so that your content isn't flagged as reused on YouTube, and with CapCut you can do this, so you'll have unique content created here, see? I'm going to hit play so you can see how it turned out. We have the complete video. Alright, so you saw the step-by-step process of how to create a viral shorts video using artificial intelligence. I have my own platform that's full of tools to automate these creation processes here, right? The ones we're doing step-by-step here. There you'll find many tools that will make your life easier. For example, automatically creating images like I showed, generating scripts for narrated content. There's also automation for renaming files, so you can multiply your output. You make this video here, you randomize it, and create another 10 videos using these same scenes, just in different orders. You can do this with various types of content as well, alright? If you want to check it out, the link is in the first pinned comment. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe. Thanks, see you in the next video.